6 rules are for everyone. Can you tell can you tell some traffic rules? Give reasons why we should obey these rules. Which one of these rules do you feel needs to be changed? What other rules do you think are needed for better discipline in traffic? We follow traffic rules so that traffic moves smoothly. In the same way, there are rules of social life that tell us what each person should be doing. Rules need to be made to specify each person's duties and responsibilities. If we follow the rules, our day to day life becomes disciplined. We can work more efficiently. Rules are meant for everybody. They apply equally to all. No one is above the rules. Disobeying the rules leads to punishment. There is no discrimination in punishments for breaking the rules. In this way, e- equality is the basis of rules. Change, changes in rules for the society. Our society works according to certain rules. We make the rules ourselves. We follow these rules because they are meant for the common good. Proper changes are also introduced in the rules made for a society. There, there is a difference between the rules of society and the laws of nature. Natural occurrences follow laws of nature. We cannot change the laws of nature. The rising and setting of the sun and the change in the season never stop. The law of gravity does not change. The rising and falling of the tides, the phases of the moon, all of these things occur according to the law of nature. Nature's laws are constant and fixed. They do not ever become outdated. However, human law need to be changed with changing conditions. The law followed in India under the rule of the British were different. When India gained independence, the situation changed and the law of civic life changed accordingly. For example, after independence, the voting age was 21 years. After 1988, the voting age was lowered to 18 years. Try this. Ask your parents and grandparents what rules were followed during their time at school. Make three columns, one each for yourself, your parents, and grandparents. Enter the school rules related information in each column and compare it. Discuss which rules have changed and which have not. Always remember boys and girls are men and women are equal. They must get the same opportunities for development. People of every age need nourishing food. Don't girls need as nursing a diet as is given to boys? At home they feel only my brother brother needs good food. Can you tell how will you answer the girl's question? In what other ways do you feel there is discrimination between boys and girls? It, it is incorrect to discriminate between boys and girls. It is unjust to deprive girls of good food or to prevent them from going to school. Such injustice can also be seen with respect to other sections of society. In the pictures below, what injustice do you observe? I have returned all your money. How can I still be in debt? Rules have to be made in to ensure that no injustice is done. Can you tell a list of rules is given below. Each rules has a specific purpose. Some rules have more than one purpose. Discuss each rules in class under the heading. This is what I think. Note down your opinions. Opinions. First, prohibition against loudspeakers in public place after 10 o'clock at night, free primary education for boys and girls, prohibition against dumping garbage in the river, protection against domestic violence for women, ban on child labor, ban on felling trees, hunting and poaching. We follow many customs and traditions in our lives. We follow those tradition by observing our mother, father, grandparents, and other relatives. There are several good customs and traditions in our society. We celebrate festivals together. We welcome guests who visit us. Even though I work without a single holiday in a month, why do you pay me so little and are hospitable to them? Many of our customs enable us to maintain the balance of nature. We express our love and gratitude towards animals. The value of non-violence and peace have been a part of our social life since ancient times. Even so, there are some tradition and customs that are not desirable. They are not beneficial for our society. For example, caste distinction, caste distinction. Because of this, a divide has been created in society. It has given rise to inequality, untouchability was an inhuman and unjust custom. The Constitution of Independence India abolished the custom of untouchability. Many times laws have to be made to abolish unjust customs. In our country, customs such as sati and child marriage were abolished by making laws that banned them. The law that banned the use of magic for cheating people was first enacted in Maharashtra. Receiving a dowry has been banned by law. Illiteracy, our social issues, superstition, child marriage child labor, wrong customs and tradition cause the neglect of some sections of society. They have no access to education, therefore, they do not get opportunities of development. They have no means of livelihood, therefore, they have to face poverty. Poverty and lack of education are the two big obstacles in our society. We can only make progress together if we get rid of these obstacles. Protecting our environment just as laws are necessary to maintain equality and justice in society. Laws are also required for the protection of the environment. We are dependent on nature in many ways. Most of our needs are fulfilled by nature. Natural resources should be available in enough quantities for the needs of our future generation. Therefore, we must conserve these natural resources. We must use them carefully. Do you know caste discrimination, gender inequality, and lack of education for women were some of the big obstacles in our society? Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Rajasri Sahu Maharaj, and Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar tried to get rid of these obstacles. Savitri Phule had to fight a great battle for women's education. Her colleague Fatima Sheikh provided her with valuable assistance in this fight. Maharishi Dhondo Maharishi Dhondo Keshav Karve also did great work to promote women's education. The work of all these social workers was was instrumental in bringing about positive change in our society. What we have learned, rules made for people are changed from time to time. Rules in the olden days were in the form of religious tradition and social customs. Law are made to combat inhuman and undesirable traditions and customs. Exercises fill in the blanks. Our society works according to certain days. The Constitution of Independent India abolished days. Wrong customs and traditions cause the death of some section of society? Answer in one sentence. Why are rules made? Which value have been a part of our social life since ancient times? What are the big obstacles in our society? Answer in short, which unjust customs have been banned by law? Why do we need to make laws for the protection of the environment? Activity: make a list of the rules you follow in the following situations. At the time of the school assembly, during the lunch break, on the playground, in the school library.